Hey guys, this is Tracy from BeneathMyHeart.net, and I wanted to show you very quickly how I made a valance in my master closet out of a king-size pillowcase. I used thumbtacks, straight pins that you sew with, and the king-size pillowcase. I'm going to start taking this down so that you can see how I did it. I did this because I needed to do my master closet reveal very quickly, and I didn't have any curtains on my window. And so I was stressing about what to do. I did not have the time to make a valance, and I didn't have the money to buy a new one. I'm sure you've been there, done that. So I was trying to brainstorm, and I saw this pillowcase that I hadn't used before. I thought about using it on my bed. It's a king-size pillowcase. I got it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or something like that. I liked the colors in it, and so I decided to see if I thought it might look good in here in my room. I thought maybe I could quickly sew something out of this pillowcase, and I needed to do it quickly in one night, and so I held it up, and when I did, I realized it was the same length as, or width as my window. So I decided to go ahead and hang it up and see if I liked it. It's about the size of a valance, or the length of a valance too. So I put a push pin. I found the middle of my pillowcase. I put a push pin in there, and I just stuck it in the middle of my window frame. Then I took another push pin and went over and just from behind, so that you wouldn't see the push pin, I stuck it in one corner. Took another push pin. I keep saying push pin, but I mean thumbtack. Okay, just little gold thumbtacks that I use in my office. And I pushed it in that corner. So I sort of already had a valance, and I liked it, so I kept going. I put more thumbtacks on top to cover any gaps that you see, because it's kind of hanging down. You can use as many thumbtacks as you want and go along your trim so that you don't see any gaps. So that's that part. Then I went about midway down the window. I didn't measure it, I just eyeballed it. And I took another thumbtack, and from behind, I stuck it in the window, or trim. Then I took another thumbtack and kind of eyeballed where it was at, and went over here. Now for you perfectionists, if you want to use a tape measure, you can, but I don't care. So that's just the way I roll. Now the longest part of the process is to get perfect pleats. Not perfect pleats. I don't care about perfect pleats, but just to get pleats. And all I did was just kind of gather up my material, because I wanted it to kind of do a U shape. And I don't know if I can get it look perfect for you on this video, because I'm trying to be quick, but it's basically just like a couple pinches, and then you just take your straight pin and just pin it through the material till it holds the way you want it to hold. You can make your pleats look however you want them to look. So that gives you an idea. I come over here, did the same thing, kind of tried to pull it up so it kind of made a U shape, and like I said, I'm trying to do this quickly because this is a video, so just excuse me for a little bit. Try that one more time. Like I said, this is not going to be perfect for this video, but anywho, you can take your time and kind of work on that till you get the look that you want. Now you can still see the push pins if you look very closely, but nobody that's coming to your house is going to get that close to your valance and see push pins, or straight pins, or needles, or whatever you use. If they do get that close to your valance, they've got problems, and you need to kick them out of your house. And then I just took another thumbtack over on the side, because when I gathered it, it kind of pulled the material away from the windows, and I wanted it to be closer. So I just stuck it in the wood and put one down here in the corner, another thumbtack, and came over here on this side, put a thumbtack up kind of where I gathered it, just to hold it there. I've had these valances up in my closet for a couple months, and the thumbtacks have held perfectly. And as you can tell, my pleat's a little high, but I'll rework that after I get done with this video. So that's it. Thanks for joining me.